Who's this? Is this
This looks like Kenoca versus
Kenoca and
Rawk.
who's that? Okay.
So Rawk, Dark Samus from Long Island, New York. Aeon Regular. And Kenoca, Shoto Wunderkind from Central Pennsylvania, ranked number 4 currently.
Okay. Not bad. How did Rawk wind up here?
He's not the only one. Melon also Long Island, I think. So it's
Melon?
Yeah.
Nah, he's NEPA. He's like, he plays in the Bay Area.
Yeah, you're right. There's some, who was I thinking of? It was someone that Rawk, Amaryllis maybe. It was one of the people that he had to beat to make it into this bracket. It was definitely a Long Island team kill.
Very interesting. There's the Ryu.
There's the Ryu, and there's the Fear None.
Fear None?
Fear None.
Fear No One? Fear None?
F-E-R-N-1.
Like, what do you mean Fear None?
Fear None? I don't know.
Like, fear of which I have none? Or
maybe he's really afraid of the Melee Falcon player.
Was there not enough characters to put Fear No One, and you just had to put Fear None?
No, there are. You get 10 characters.
Interesting. Well, either way, Rawk is not in the list of things that Kenoca fears. So,
okay, so the last Rawk set I saw was him against, I believe, Toast. Yeah, that was that. He lost to Toast in winners, and he really did the best that he could. He had an incredible. It was a 2-0, but he had an incredible beginning to game 2. Like taking the first stock, only taking about like 22% in the process, but from there. Toast went back to work, and it seemed like the only thing that Rawk had in his arsenal that was really working well was the up B out of shield and out of pressure.
Okay.
And so we're going to have to see how he uses that against a character like Ryu, who has a really strong up-close punish game. There it is, and Kenoca's going to have to try and bait that out or really try to mitigate the damage from that, because that can add up over the course of the stock.
That's wild how there was almost 2 Samuses in top 8.
There were so many Samus in top 48.
That's very you don't see that very often.
And there's one less stock from Kenoca in this game. Rawk really taking his time, being deliberate, and just going to work, playing that Dark Samus game, the projectile game.
Now, as I understand, Samus actually gives the Shotos quite a bit of trouble.
I can certainly see that. Ooh. And I think part of it might have to do with the up B. It's just such a great panic button to hit, and it forces those strings from the Shotos to be really frame perfect, in addition to all the projectile zoning that they have.
Ooh. The multi-hit breaks that focus.
So many multi-hits to break focus. It makes it almost like a non-factor in the matchup.
Man,
a
that
nice delay. And now damage really starting to add up. He's still at a % deficit, but it's basically closed by now.
Oh, the parry.
There it is. Yeah, he's got his confirms on lock.
Down tilts into Shoryu. All right.
Even going for like kind of an ambitious down tilts into back air, like reverse aerial rush back air, which is something you almost never see from Shotos, but had it connected, that's a really strong back air. Oh, he was yeah, there's so many projectiles to deal with.
Wow, he just got to kind of push back.
He tried to stop the paper cuts and just got hit in the face with a hammer.
Now with good DI, I feel like you're not really gonna die from that Samus up B until
it's not a kill move by any
stretch. It's just tricky because it's like Rob's up air where it's like you DI it wrong though, and that's when you die.
Oh yeah, definitely. There it is again, yeah.
It's all damage.
And the Samus is just moving right now. And that's another thing that I've talked about in the plethora of Samus sets that I've gotten to commentate today, is that Samus's movement, and especially Dark Samus's movement, the animations are really, really kind of unorthodox. Like, they move very slowly, but then suddenly, and it can make things really hard to track.
See, what I'm wondering is, like, on paper, like in general, how is...
Oh! That's
never mind.
That should be the game.
Oof.
There it is.
Oh my God. He got hit. You got hit by the
collarbone breaker.
Oh my gosh. He got destroyed.
And that's not the first time Kenoca's done that in today. We saw him do that, I believe, to Sam earlier, who he beat to make it into top 8.
Okay.
And Kenoca going on a really insane run of his own after losing to before losing to Midnight, beat 6WX, beat Enzo.
See,
lost to Midnight and then beat
wins,
Sam to
man.
make it. Yeah, Enzo is such a huge win.
See, like what I was wondering, like before, was like how is like Ryu supposed to catch Samus? Like, obviously human mistakes are going to happen, and you do. But like on paper, like theoretically, how are you supposed to actually do it if the Samus is playing the whole circle camp thing right?
It's a good question, and I think I think this stage is going to make things a bit harder for Kenoca because there's so many more.
So much room.
Yeah.
Vertical room.
And those platforms are really, like, they don't do you as many favors as you think because they're just prime real estate for that, like, retreating and approaching forward air from Samus and Dark Samus.
I think what's crazy to realize is Samus's neutral B, that neutral B kind of acts like a normal neutral B now. Like, you know how before you couldn't, like, cancel it, like, in the air and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Now it's like...
And that's so huge.
You got real movement now with that move.
And, like, just being able to be reverse charge and stuff like that, it's as much of a movement tool as it is a damage-dealing tool.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing actually it could get is dealing damage like Aura Spear, but that's not going to happen.
Oh, wow, that is an EX projectile, Kenoca. You cannot Red Fireball through that. And another thing that I'm seeing...
Oh, he's dead!
He DI'd as best he could, but Battlefield, not the... I don't think the highest vertical blast zones...
Doesn't it actually have low blast zones in this game?
I can look that up.
That's what I always thought.
I can look that up between games, but...
You know what? Was that Smash? No, Smash 4 had
Smash 4
ceiling,
had the
right?
high ceiling, yeah.
Okay.
But
okay.
The other thing that I'm noticing Rawk use a lot of in neutral is the grab aerial, the Zair.
Yeah.
Just as a really long-range poke so that he can apply pressure, staying completely out of Ryu's threat range. Like, approaching or pressing with the forward air is still a bit of a risk because if he gets a parry, you know, if it doesn't shield poke, then you're probably eating some kind of, you know, Shoryuken like death combo.
Oh, are we gonna see an edge guard?
And he's just content to use that charge shot.
Wow. What could he do though? He had already just side B'd. If he nair dodged, he would have been too low. He was trapped.
And at this point, unless something really, really changes for Kenoca in this game, one of the only things that I can say that he has going for him right now is the fact that he won Game 1. So he's got the benefit of a potential stage counter pick in a Game 5 situation.
That's true. We do have full DSR here though, so
that's true.
That is one stage off the list.
And he is going to have to contend with like Yoshi's story being in play.
Oh, you're right. That back air, so strong.
Yeah, and I wonder if Kenoca was having the same sort of thoughts as we was, like already thinking about Game 3 because this.
Like at that point, you got to start thinking about
there's
it.
So like you have to kind of do the cost-benefit analysis of like how much work am I going to have to put in mentally and physically to bring this game to even like close to a winnable state. Versus, you know, I can get my stage counter pick. Town and City's nice. It's got really nice side blast zones. But those side blast zones really benefit Dark Samus as well.
That's true.
I mean, I've been thinking about stage counter picks a lot. Mostly because I don't do them. Because I don't ban stages. And, you know, you can put two and two together why that is. Oh my. This is a legitimate Kenoca character. This is a character that he is legitimately known for. He's taken names with this deity.
Oh, baby. 37.
Okay, so that's one. So he's showing his hand a little bit early. He's going to be relying on, it seems like he's going to be relying a lot on that neutral B inhale to deal with the projectile game from Samus.
And I mean, if he gets that inhaled plasma, or whatever the hell neutral be's called, I think it's going to be really strong.
Yeah. But it also, the Gordos also work both ways as well, because Samus, neutral air, back air, both really, really strong single hitboxes that can just decimate Gordos.
That's true. But again, on the other side,
right,
those Gordos can block the neutral bee and the missiles on the way.
Absolutely, yeah. But it's just like he's just got to find his footing here in this game. He can't let this run away from him. DDD has the kill power to take a stock off of one stray hit, but he has to actually find the stray hit. He has to make it back onto the stage first.
Yeah. Rawk is just kind of...
He is building a wall.
Oof.
Okay, but there's that one single stray hit he had.
You hear the sound effect of that bear, man?
Yeah, it's so meaty. And 130... Oh, I was just about to...
He got sucked behind him right for the bear. Oh my god, what?
I want to believe that was on purpose. But holy crap, that was a lot of damage.
That was like all like one interaction.
Yep. Okay, we've seen that a bit from DDD's on stream today, the jet hammer play at ledge. But the speed of DDD is just doing him no favors. He can't chase down anything, and he can't use it to get away either. And he's lucky to be able to jump out of that ledge pressure situation. Finally finds a grab and a forward air, but that's really not much. Okay. Lucky to get that hitbox on the landing of the up B.
Oh, I saw he was throwing an up smash out.
Okay, now finally starting to get something going, finally starting to get some breathing room. Oh my god. The 4th time's the charm, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
But the startup on that inhale is really, really tough to deal with. He really has to try and do it preemptively and get a read on the charge shot if he wants to make use of it at all.
That's true. And he's got to watch that inhale because that's setting him up.
Now I wonder, was this a I have one game to play with character counter pick, or is he really going to go back to this well?
I mean, after losing it, I mean,
to be fair, the second Ryu game was not close.
Yeah. Kenoca's in a tough spot. He's struggling versus the Samus.
And he's also forfeited stage counter pick. If he does manage to bring this back, Game 5 is going to be on Rawk's stage, which probably either means Battlefield or Yoshi's.
Yup. What's it gonna be?
This is such an important decision.
I think he should go.
And for somebody who you've been around since Brawl. For somebody who doesn't have just the life experience of being in these kind of pressure situations, and not that he hasn't been in those situations, but just the quantity of situations that you really need to be in order to be able to confidently make these decisions. You have to worry that no matter if he loses this game, no matter what happens, he's going to second guess himself.
Yeah, that is a possibility there.
You're right, and that's a great word to use. It's a possibility. It doesn't have to happen if he's able to find the answers with Ryu.
But he's got to play this game smart, man. He can't let himself get camped out. He's got to be smart about how he handles things.
Honestly, he needs to play like Samus. He needs to throw projectiles and then just handle the aerial approaches, because Ryu has the capacity to do that.
Oh, he got hit
the ledge trapping. Okay, jump. Rawk has all the answers. But this is not a huge gap to close. 61%. Ryu can just destroy stocks.
That's
Kenoca
true.
needs to recognize that. And Rawk needs to recognize that as well. He cannot afford to not give Kenoca, to not respect Kenoca here.
He wanted to end him.
Yeah, that is super, super greedy there.
But you got to do it. You got to let him know.
And also, you have a little bit of liberty to do that in this matchup, because when Ryu's off stage, he just has to get back to the ledge.
He's not gonna reverse edge guard you.
Yeah, he can't really play off stage the way that Samus can, or Dark Samus either.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he went for the play again. And Rawk wisely rolling out of it this time, not risking a shield break.
Oh my god.
Chases him down. That's the speed that he didn't have. I mean, it's not much faster, but it is faster than DDD. Oh, that was such a risky air dodge. And jumps into that's damage you can't afford to take.
How do you catch Samus?
And Rawk is really timing his projectiles so well that there isn't really, it looks like there's an opening, but there isn't really. He finally lets Kenoca in, and Kenoca is able to capitalize with the Shoryuken.
That was a 3-hit interaction for 45%.
Yeah, he was at 0 like 10 seconds ago. What on earth is his damage output? The poke of the strong down tilt is really something you have to respect now after these buffs.
If Kenoca wins, it's going to pop off so hard. Like
Even
the whole set thing.
Oh, for sure. I mean, he's being really careful about his shield timing too.
He got bodied. He got bodied.
He absolutely got baited.
That's what you get.
He absolutely got baited. You are a Shoto player. That is in your playbook. You have to respect that from other people too.
Oh, all right. He got him that time.
We've all seen Dila versus JRX at the Philadelphia Smash 4 Arcadian. We know how that ended.
Yep.
You have to respect those situations. Okay, but jumping over the charge shots now, he's starting to find his rhythm a little bit.
It's just so close.
It's not close. This is not even. Even percents on last stock absolutely benefits Ryu.
I would definitely say this is more stressful here as the Dark Samus, worrying about.
Oh, almost has the timing there. If Kenoca can stay on stage, that is really where he needs to look to maximize his advantages in this. But the percent lead is starting to build up for Rawk, and now Rawk is at the percents that he can put Kenoca away. Drag down. Oh my God! Drag down into get hit. That's not what you need to see. Oh my God! He had the read to jump over the charge shot.
Oh my God! That could have been it.
And now he needs to find breathing room and just runs up and grabs.
He's at kill percent, baby.
God.
He's at kill percent.
Kenoca, how did you get away with that?
Oh my God.
He needs to find one hit. He needs to survive this edge guard attempt first. He should have his jump. There it is. Rolls through.
Is that it?
He DIs, but now he's off stage again. He could go for the platform. Not going to.
Oh my
God! The bomb saved his life, but he doesn't get through the forward air.
That was so close. Kenoca almost brought that back.
Rawk's heart has to be beating out of his chest right now.
Everyone clapping because they know they know a good set when they see it.
He's wearing an AC/DC T-shirt right now. I think he needs some voltage to the chest to restart that to restart that ticket, because that was
insane. Oh my God.
Oh man,
that was stressful just to watch.
I'm awake. Wow. So Rawk moves on, eliminating Kenoca at 7th place. 7th place at a PGRC tier. That's an insanely good result.
Yeah.
And taking names along the way, taking the names of Sam, 6WX, and Enzo, among others. But Rawk gets to add Kenoca's name to his belt.